Hello Pisces, and welcome into your reading. So I was preparing for this read. I feel that it has to do with someone who's quite exhausting. I feel that somebody is low-key, mildly irritating all of the time. All of the time. This may be someone you're related to, family member. Be a partner, hopefully not. Let's see what's come out. We have King of Wands, King of Wands, the Three of Wands. I feel like someone is constantly pulling on your energy. Like they're like, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's reminding me of like a child. Look at that, look at that. Let's do this, let's do this. Three of Wands. They're very, like their focus is, like they are pulled in many different directions quite easily. Their attention, their focus. Three of Swords. I feel like you've been, I just heard the word soldier. I feel like you're trying to process a grief or a disappointment. Could be the end of a relationship or something like this. And this person is testing your patience. I don't feel like you're as patient, Pisces, as you normally would be, because there's a lot on your mind right now. There's a lot on your heart right now. This person doesn't intend to be annoying or irritating, however they are. I feel like you may have been a little bit stern with them in your words. Maybe you're feeling regretful for that. I feel like there's a balance, like a juggling. I want this person to recognize that they're impacting me. However, maybe I'm not being fair to them either. I feel like you're trying to be emotionally intelligent, Pisces. Let's see. What is the obstacle here? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Nine of Wands. Spirit is just saying it's difficult to have patience and to be as emotionally sensitive, intelligent as we would like if we are very tired with the Nine of Wands, if we're burdened, if we're overwhelmed, if we're burnt out. This message may be for a single parent who doesn't get any breaks or reprieves. It's constant, 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 constant. Spirit is wanting you to give yourself some grace. The Empress. This is who you are, the Empress energy. That's who you'd like to be. It's difficult to show up as the Empress, who's very compassionate, kind, loving, nurturing, patient, beautiful energy. However, it's difficult to do that if you're burnt out, is what Spirit is saying. Give yourself some grace and some compassion, Pisces. You're only human, I just heard. Let's see. What doesn't Pisces see? What don't you see? There's no end in sight. The divine is giving me that you don't see that there's an end in sight, meaning that you don't see that there's any relief from this feeling of being burnt out or overwhelmed or exhausted. You don't see that there's an end to having demands placed upon you. Six of Pentacles in the position of what you don't see means that you don't see the possibility of receiving the love and the care that you give, receiving it back. There's something very unequal or burdensome in terms of you having to shoulder a lot all on your own. And it feels, Pisces, like you're questioning whether it could ever be any other way. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords underneath that. The Lovers and the Four of Swords in the position of what you don't see alongside the Six of Pentacles. I feel this as a very strong support coming in for you. The Lovers could be someone who's going to be very significant, very meaningful to you. Could be a soulmate, could be a partner, doesn't have to be. Very strong support. There's divine support for this individual and yourself connecting with the Four of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Someone to lighten the load. Someone who makes you feel seen and heard and who fills your cup. That's beautiful. Okay, let's ask, when can you expect to cross paths with this person, or do you already know them? What's going on here, Spirit? What do we have for Pisces? What would be helpful? What would serve the highest good? Bated breath, I just heard. I don't feel that you know this person. Spirit is showing me like Pisces looking around the room like, nope, nobody's here. I don't know. There's no one who fits that description. A little bit of an edge, sarcasm too. That's okay. You've been through a lot. I can feel it. I feel tired. I'm still standing, I just heard. I'm still standing. I've been through a lot. I'm tired. Coping through humor and sarcasm is a confirmation for you that this reading is for you. Let's see. We have 2 cards which fell out onto the floor. Let's see what we've got here. We have a 3 of Swords and a Tower. I feel like you're going to meet this person unexpectedly. Unexpectedly. The Strength card in Leo season. I think maybe as soon as, well, any time now. We're in Leo season now. You don't see it coming. The Tower, of course, being an energy of surprise, but also I'm just noting on this 3 of Swords how the energies are very focused on their particular heartbreak, whatever it is that's disappointing that they're looking at. You're really not going to see them coming. Any time now. Interesting. Oh my goodness, it is going to be surprising. Let's see. We have 4 cards which fell onto the table, which I do feel called to take. I don't feel called to take the cards which fell onto the floor, although I will get them after. We have the Judgment card, the 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's fate. I'm feeling the Judgment card is fate, that you're going to cross paths with this new individual. The 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords is the not seeing it coming. I feel like this person, for many of you, is actually a partner. They're going to be very practically helpful. They're a doer. They're a doer. They may have a strong earth placement. They show up, like they're a hard worker. They're going to be helpful. The 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, they're going to lighten the load for you. I love this. Very strong earth energy off this person, especially if we consider that the 6 of Pentacles came out before. And then we have a number of cards which fell onto the floor, which I don't feel called to take. However, I will put them all back into the deck. What a mess. I feel like this person is not going to be, they're not going to bat an eye when you tell them like everything you've got going on, and maybe that's something you've been worried about, Pisces. Like, there's so much going on in my life, like I don't even know if I would even ever have time for a partner, or like I'd want to welcome someone else into this chaos. It almost feels like the 3 of Pentacles, lots of earth energy here. Let's see, what is likely to unfold for Pisces after they cross paths with this new person in Leo season? What is likely to unfold? Let's see. I love this for you. I think it's much needed. We have I was going to say Four of Pentacles, but it's a Wheel of Fortune. It's a new cycle. The Devil. Earth. In this case, I feel like this is just the sign. It's a Capricorn, strong earth energy. Oh, very interesting. There is the Four of Pentacles that I felt. I thought that the Wheel of Fortune was the Four of Pentacles. Very strong earth energy. Look how many pentacles are coming out. And we have here the High Priestess, Santa Muerte, and the Four of Cups. Again, this is you, Pisces, focused on disappointment, not feeling well, not feeling like yourself, low energy levels. And then we have this new cycle coming in, the Santa Muerte and the High Priestess, this new cycle coming in for you with, I feel, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be a Sun Capricorn. It could be a rising Capricorn, a Venus in Capricorn, something like this. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. Hang on in there. I feel like this Four of Pentacles is almost a message from the divine. Hang on in there. There's some relief coming in for you, Pisces. I feel called to leave the reading there. I hope it serves, and I'm sending you love.